wine with a high alcohol content. I feel like pretty much. Don't let me be drunk on the second show.
Hey, everybody.
Don't tell them I'm drunk.
Welcome to 3 Questions on the Delta Park Project. I'm Jason.
I'm Anna. I like the Spindrift a little bit better than the LaCroix.
Yeah, thank you to my sister-in-law for turning me on to the Spindrift. To the Spindrift. That was too much of a pause.
She's like,
this is the show where we ask each other 3 questions. We don't know. We have not prepared ahead of time for the other person so we get asked on the spot. Sometimes there's swearing. If there is, there will be some sort of notification here underneath. So, are you ready to go?
Yep, I just had an idea, though.
Oh, to swear?
No. I had an idea for my 3rd question. I knew I'd get a better one.
Don't show me your questions. It's like playing Sleeping Queens with Amity.
Which, by the way, is a great game.
Yeah, you should play that with your...
We should do it as a review of that. Like a product review.
Right now. No. Question number 1. Who's your favorite child?
Well, one of them yelled at me at dinner, and the other one didn't. It changes.
Yeah.
Although I did accidentally say out loud to Amity tonight when she said something hilarious. I said, "You're the best." And it was like, 5-year-old, I know. No, I don't have a favorite child. I really don't. I like them both and dislike them both equally. Wow,
that is so political.
Do you have a favorite child?
Is that your question?
No, it's not.
Is this one of your questions?
No, it's not.
Okay.
That's a terrible question.
No, that's a great question.
I don't, though. I could never feel that way.
Okay.
But yes, I enjoy them in different ways.
I absolutely have a favorite. Okay.
Amity's hilarious.
Your turn.
And Elliot is me, so I get her. Oh, my turn. My question is, is Three Amigos still your favorite movie?
I think so. The thing about having a favorite movie is it's almost a difficult question to answer.
It's like asking you if you have a favorite color.
Yeah, right? So I try to find a movie that's not offensive and is funny, maybe a little bit off the wall. And I do like Three Amigos. I think it's a very funny movie.
Yeah.
So it's a safe one to say that it's my favorite movie. And I really do like that movie, but favorite movie, that's...
I know, but like, what would you place up in that category along with it if you thought about, favorite movies?
Movies I just really like to watch? I don't rewatch movies very much.
Except Mission Impossible.
Except for the Mission Impossible. No, but I've only seen those twice now.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah. I mean, so Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Star Wars. I don't know if it's like the perfect film, but I don't know even if it has to be a perfect film. It just has to be perfect for you, or it has to push all of your buttons, right? And so there are so many lines from Three Amigos that I love. Like, the Invisible Swordsman, the mail plane, the plethora is the sweater, the My Little Buttercup. I mean, it goes on. So it's a very, very funny movie and just like bizarro movie. So
I wonder if Elliot would like it. We show her movies and she's like,
"Oh, I know.
This sucks, you guys."
So yes, Three Amigos is still my favorite movie.
Okay.
Number 2. Besides the people, what was your favorite thing about living in Savannah?
That's a good question.
I know.
The warmth.
Oh, you mean going out of the house and feeling like you're in the shower?
No, not that part. Not the summer. That's the hot.
Oh, October, spring?
My favorite thing about Savannah was the spring. Every spring, here, I'm like, oh man, in Savannah, it is March 3rd and it is 80 degrees and the humidity hasn't set in yet and all the azaleas are blooming and I love spring in Savannah.
Yeah, but I like summer in Portland for sort of the same reason. Because summer in Portland is perfect.
Right, Savannah or Portland.
Where do we live?
Summer in Savannah is unbearable.
Yes.
But spring there is really, and it was such a pleasant surprise because all of our lives, not living in that many places, I was so like, oh, this is what they mean by spring. This is what this is. It's beautiful.
Right.
So I would say I really liked the spring in Savannah.
Summer in Savannah is unbearable. Winter in Portland is unbearable. Although I like a little rain, but not today.
Terrible. Which is funny because it leads to my second question.
Oh my God, let's do it.
Which is maybe we need to have a bigger discussion about this.
Uh-oh.
My question is, if you could live anywhere other than here in the United States, and I'm not talking about like the next town over, I'm talking about like geographically speaking, where would you be interested in possibly moving to? Because we've had 2 days of a lot of rain and really gray, and I want to scream, and I hate the Pacific Northwest winters so much.
You're such a baby.
Oh my God, I hate them.
It hasn't been that bad.
But it's funny that you brought
winter.
that up, and we were just, I was just
Is
curious.
this with or without kids?
But have you ever thought about that?
God,
like,
you nearly poked my eye out with that
have
pencil.
you ever thought about like where would I want to live if I couldn't take it here anymore? Or maybe it's just me.
Maybe. I mean, I like a lot of aspects of where we live, but I think that there are negative aspects and positive aspects of anywhere you live. So it would have to be something. There would have to be something positive to draw me there, but I don't know what that would be because
We haven't visited that many places, to be honest.
I guess
in
Paris.
The US.
Oh, you said in the U.S. Sorry.
Well, no, I'd be
Can't
happy
move
to
to
move
Paris.
to Paris. That's fine.
With or
I
without
don't-
children?
I don't know. No, with like if
With
we
our children.
packed
So
up,
we would
if we
pack up
moved.
today. Oh God, I don't want to move, Marie Kondo. I don't know. I mean, Denver, I guess.
See, I feel like Denver too.
But I feel like I kind of like having the ocean nearby.
I don't.
Even though.
The ocean sucks.
Okay, maybe a different ocean then.
There's
Would
not
you
a
like San
different-
Diego?
Oh, right. Yeah,
Or-
like Southern California.
I don't really want to live in California,
There's
but if you're gonna live somewhere nice that's
so many
perfect
people
weather all year
there.
round, San Diego is kind
Right.
of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then again, you've got lots of people.
I
You've
might
got
be getting
California.
told for this weather. Yeah,
so-
yeah, it's a lot of people.
Yeah,
But
and then
I don't know.
or else there's like Florida.
Oh God, why would you say that?
Well, like the coast is nice, but there's nothing really else to do except,
Weird shit. That's why
Epcot.
Florida is always in the news.
just pythons and crocodiles.
Just
So,
stupid stuff that people do.
I don't know, but it would be fun to live in New York, I guess.
Ooh,
but that would be like also a pain in the butt.
With
so,
kids, yeah, that'd be no fun.
So
That's something to do in your 20s. That ship has sailed.
I kind of like living in small town outside of big town. Like I'm 10 miles away from Target, but I come right here and there's nothing crazy around me. So
I kind of like that too. But then
kinda like
sometimes I'm like,
oh, I'm 10 miles from Target.
I have to go to Target. Well, actually, for me, it's
Well-
Costco. I gotta go to Costco, and it is
At least
half
for me,
an hour away.
I can hit Target on the way home from the
Right.
city.
That's
but,
true. I don't really ever need anything at Target, actually.
know.
Or when we go there, we're like, ooh, look at this, look at that. And we end up spending way too
Fancy
much money.
Walmart.
Yeah.
All right. Question 3. Can you remember our first official date?
Crap. I'm sure you took me to a movie.
Because I can't.
Thank God. We just celebrated 20 years of
We
marriage.
did, and we did a little marrying upstairs tonight. Anna gets mad if I talk with food in my mouth, so then I've decided, well, if you get mad, I'm going to start making out with you in front of the kids.
With food in his mouth.
With food in my mouth. And so I did that, and
He
Emily's
always
like,
talks with food. He always shoves it to the side. It's like,
Emily's like, oh, God, no. And Emily's like, yeah, more. Oh, Mom and Dad, you can do a little marrying right now.
That's what she said tonight. You guys are gonna
do a
do
little
some marrying.
So funny.
She's got this. Way better. And so what I was saying earlier is that the one who said something funny and the other one yelled at me at dinner. So
So you cannot remember our first official date.
I remember going on the bus.
I remember going
with
to
the
Helena.
Japanese people.
Yes.
I know, right?
No, that's very vivid.
Yeah,
A
we had
lot of-
Japanese
a lot of
exchange
things.
teachers, and we went for the newspaper,
Yep.
and we rode on the bus.
I
And
think
then,
we held hands on the bus.
yes, I remember you were actually kept writing kiss, and I was like, not on the bus.
Oh,
There's a
that's
bunch of teachers
hot.
here. You horny little stupid high
I was a
schooler.
senior.
God.
I don't
I'm
remember
sure
that.
we
but
went to a movie, but I don't know.
Huh. Shoot, I'm glad it was really special.
Well, it wasn't for you either, obviously.
No.
So.
But I've already admitted I can't remember my childhood at all, so.
Right, it's weird.
It's really hard for me to think back that far.
Yeah.
I can barely remember yesterday.
Was that your third question?
That was. What's
Okay.
your third question?
My third question is, I'm wondering, would you eat off of placemats in this design?
Okay.
Right here?
I'm looking in the camera. I'm seeing back and like, would you eat off of this?
No.
I'm like, are we doing like naked sushi?
If I made placemats out of this shirt, would you eat off of them?
Typically, the placemat does not determine whether or not I will eat the meal. So, yes, I would definitely eat off of those placemats.
Okay.
I feel like there's an inside joke there that we're not telling
I
anyone
feel like I'm
about.
not going to explain it.
Question number 4 comes from you. This one is from Jed. He says, Nickelback or Coldplay?
Oh! What? So, here's the thing about Coldplay. When Amity was being born, taken out of my...
When she was being extracted from the cavity.
It was a planned C-section, whereas the first time was not. When are they planned the first time around? So the second one was the scheduled C-section. And so it was a really good atmosphere, right? They're playing all this music and we're listening to the John Mayer Pandora channel. And you said, tell me, I don't know. I was in the middle of having a baby extracted from my body.
I don't know. We were like jamming out and it was Coldplay was on, right?
Yeah,
there was a Coldplay song playing.
And you were talking to the anesthesiologist.
I was just BSing to the anesthesiologist. She was funny, and I said, "Oh, well, we're okay as long as she doesn't get born to this song."
To a Coldplay song.
And she starts freaking out, screaming like, she like skips the song, and then boom, the baby is born. I was like, "Oh crap!"
It was really funny. So
Coldplay.
I wouldn't have my baby to a Coldplay song,
Coldplay
but
or
Nickelback is a no. That's a hard pass. Oh God, I don't like Coldplay either.
I'm gonna go with, I don't like either of them, but I would go with...
I could probably tolerate Coldplay for a little bit longer than Nickelback. And look, we're not music snobs. Jason was listening to a lot of Dwight Yoakam while he was doing dishes the other night.
Okay,
and maybe that's the stop thing.
Here's the thing. Robin, superfan Robin, was saying that the new to her, Purple Rain cover by Dwight Yoakam, she thought it was sacrilege, and I thought it was pretty awesome. So
yeah, I thought it was pretty awesome. And then after it, we played the original Purple Rain, and I was like, I kind of like the Dwight one better.
Out for Prince.
Sorry, I was never a huge Prince fan. I did like the Diamonds and Pearls album.
I would like to hear a Dwight Yoakam cover of some David Bowie, maybe.
Remember that Gin and Juice cover that we always used to play on? It was like Southern Culture on the Skids. Is that who did it?
I don't think so, but I do know what you're talking about.
That one was pretty funny. I had never heard Gin and Juice.
Buffy, if you can remember who did it, put it in the comments, please.
Yeah. I'd never heard the original version, and I thought the other one was funny, and I just thought it was a hilarious song, and then I realized it was a cover. And we worked for the radio station at that time, so...
Yeah, I remember that
Probably shouldn't work for a radio station.
No. Well, I played some music, but mostly it was just being silly.
I did the news.
Yeah. Okay, that's everything. If you have a fourth question for us, you can email Jason at deltaparkproject.com, and I will add it to the list next time. Until then, I'm Jason.
I'm Anna.
Seacrest.